What's up guys, Brennan Meyers here, and today I want to do something that I used to do a really long time ago, and that is bring informative content to you so that you can drop down and get started today.
I feel like Dr. Strange, yeah. If we talking demons, know the language. Yeah, I feel like Dr. Strange, yeah.
So, there's something that I've been using for a really long time, actually a few years, and they're called resistance bands. And if you're not familiar, go ahead and check out Rubber Bandits. I'll have a discount code for 20% off for them. I'm not making any money off of this. It's because I absolutely love resistance bands. I use them when I'm doing specific push-ups. I do them when, what is that, an earthquake? Is it an earthquake? I use them when I am warming up. I use them in so many different ways, shapes, and forms. You can use them for muscle ups, and whenever I'm teaching somebody, that's how I teach them. But resistance bands are important to add a different type of resistance. That's why it's called a resistance band when you're doing only bodyweight training. So when you're doing a push-up, for instance, if you want to add resistance without trying to create a crazy variation like we do in my BodyEvo program, then you can use resistance bands. And even if you are following the BodyEvo program, you could take one of these, a black one, or a, what is this, purple? This is purple, right?
Purple.
Purple? Purple?
Purple. So that's how you use them.
So the way you use them is you grab here with our thumbs under, right in between, as you can see, okay? And this is something that I do sometimes. It just depends on the way I'm training that day. Usually, I'm going through my BodyEvo program and I'm creating a lot of resistance throughout my explosive movements. So you go about shoulder width apart. You can go outside further to target the chest a little bit more, or you can come really close and make it even harder on the up movement, because you have to think about it. The resistance band is stretched even further the closer you are into your body. That would be working your triceps a little bit more. So we're gonna go just outside of shoulder width apart here, okay? And all you're gonna do is come down to your chest. There's gonna be no resistance down here, but once you explode up, that's where all the resistance will be. So again, as you're coming down, there's not as much resistance, but when you explode up, that's where the resistance will be. So this is black, blue? I can't tell. I've had it for so long. I've just been using it for so long.
There's probably a deep gray when you got it.
Deep gray, yeah, whatever. So this one is not as hard. This is more for beginners, a little bit maybe intermediate. Here, this purple one, now we're starting to get a little harder, okay? Actually, a lot harder.
Do some push-ups with this.
Huh?
Do some with this.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Let's go. And with these, what you really want to focus on is when you have a resistance like this, maybe if it's the easier band or it's the much harder band, you want to go anywhere from, I would say, 6 to 13 repetitions, because there you're working hypertrophy and you really build out the size of your chest. And that's what most people want. They want a sculpted, bigger chest, very lean. Obviously that comes into play with diets and things like that. But for this, building the size of the muscle is very important, and being explosive through the movement, especially because you have just a limited resistance. Now, again, if you do want these, they have a bundle, 20% off, B Meyers coupon code in the description. Again, I want you to be able to use things in many different ways. Now, if you don't have resistance bands or you don't have the money for them, absolutely no problem. I can show you other ways to make this movement harder for you. So first of all, if you are in a position where your hands are off of the ground here and you're tightening it in your core right here, okay? And you're exploding as fast as possible through this movement and squeezing that chest. This is another incredible exercise with no resistance band that will create the resistance for you because of the amount of muscle that it's recruiting throughout the whole concentric press. Here, eccentric, and then concentric shortening of the muscle there. One more exercise that you can be doing. Sorry, I don't have a haircut. I look absolutely hideous.
No, you don't.
I know, I was just kidding. I was just trolling the viewers. You can do explosive clap push-ups. You can do touching the chest. You can slap your hips. And if you're more advanced, you can go ahead and do a Superman push-up.
Oh,
and it's that simple. You've never seen me do that? I have a girlfriend for, what, a year and a month, and you've never seen me do a Superman? She doesn't even watch my stuff.
I do. It still surprises me when you bust one out there.
But yeah, there you have it. use a resistance band. That's something that I've been using for a really, really long time. Or just go ahead and do Superman push-ups. Doesn't matter.
I really like the bands.
You like the bands?
You could probably do like pulse push-ups with the bands. That'd be intense.
Yeah, you can do pulse push-ups. That's something that I also do. It creates a constant tension. It's like time under tension for bodybuilders when they're isolating a muscle or something like that. It's the same thing when it comes to bodyweight training and being quick through each movement, recruiting as much muscle fiber as possible. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and the way I created this video is just very, very raw. And just let me know with a thumbs up and a comment in the comment section if this is more along the lines of what you want. I'm just trying to have fun and do what I feel like is cool for you. And that's what all that matters to me. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.